What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Halcyon 6, where we are playing intergalactic police right now and trying to make sure that our allies don't get beat down on too hard. A Krull fleet has attacked the Collective, so we're going to see if we can help. I can't promise that we will, but we might be able to. Our fleet has arrived at the source of the Collective distress signal, sir. Collective subfunction. You got our distress signal? Oof, what a relief. If you could help out against these Krull, it'd be really fantastic. Okay, so it looks like a pretty tough fight. We've got Krull science ships that are able to stretch the regular bends of reality. These vessels are regularly able to conjure up interdimensional chaos portals which wreak havoc on heavily hulled ships. Krull engineering ships, dense and stocky Krull ships, are composed of layers of thick, chitin-like armor and so particularly suited to ramming attacks. It's not too bad of a fight, but we're definitely going to need to move. Like, we're going to have to take care of some enemies here for sure. Backstab maneuver 3 on him, please. I want him to get no turns. Oh, he's a young Cranius. He's not a mastermind. So he's different from the thing that we've seen already. Go ahead and give me a mine out right there because they've got crew panic at the moment. We should be able to whittle our way through these one by one. As long as we can keep him down and out, I'm not going to worry too heavily about... Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, at least we got somebody, so... Oh, we gave him brood pods. I was not expecting that. Give me a hull breach, please. I will harass... Oh, that was not the ability that I wanted. I'm sorry, I picked the wrong thing. We are being heavily intervened with. We are taking damage along that side, too. So that's fun. Let's fire out some mines, just kind of hurt everybody and give the AI something to think about. And I'm going to harass him very quickly to get him out of the way. I'm going to need a cauterized hull right there, and then we'll start working on the basher. And portal rip goes out, dealing a little bit of damage to everybody, but it's the same kind of stacking damage we've been seeing this entire time. His engines are disabled. Fantastic. I'm also going to get him ticking downwards as far as a hull breach is concerned. That's exactly the sort of thing that I'm fishing for. I could one-shot the basher right now. I don't know. Knock out his engines, I guess, and we'll kind of see what happens here. Give me something that's ticking upwards. He's going to take a turn, and he's going to get himself fixed, I think. Although not neutered in that sense. That's not what we're going after. So there's a little bit of love and touch and squeezing for him. Give me another stun on the young Cranius, please. He's going to resist us, unfortunately. Well, then give us some more evasion on the Cranius, then. There we go. I'll take what I can take. Let's get him stunned up. I'd like to see some further pain doled out on this poor gentleman over here. I'll throw out a cauterize on our poor, beat-up and damaged engineering ship, too. Keep him slowed. I would generally recommend that you cauterize yourself. I'm going to harass. That'll knock out his sensors, but it'll set us up for a good ram, too. And so there it is. He's resisted the hull breach. Pods are out. Fire at him, please. This will give us a chance to maybe doom cannon him down, although I doubt it. But we're going to try. With 1 HP left. What were the chances? Good God. That was like, oh, 1 HP. 1 HP. The fight is won. Thank you, Terrans. As soon as we reassemble with the mainframe, you're sure to get a high degree of thanks from this. Unfortunately, we're still a little low on fuel. You think you could spare some? I don't know how much fuel I have right now. I'm going to agree, though. Okay, it didn't hurt us too badly. Return home, please. That will give the... I think he's working on something, though. I think. What's he working on? He's working on something. I know that he is. Or was he working on the propulsion lab? I think he was working on the propulsion lab. Fleet fuel efficiency, transwarp drive. Travel speed will go up by 10%. That sounds absolutely fantastic, and I kind of want it like right now. How long will it take if I do that? 4 days? Confirm the task. It'll take them a day or two to get back here anyways. So who really minds? Dark matter creation is done. Continue that creation. Pirate fleet has entered and they've hailed. Starstabber with a message from the Admirax. Go ahead, Lieutenant. A few days ago, our defense perimeter was breached by a Krull assault fleet. We've lost several systems to them already, and now they've surrounded the asteroid base. You probably remember the one. Most assuredly. So, send help, you know, whatever you can. Or else we won't be able to protect our territory from the Krull expansion any longer. Yeah, we'll send a fleet as soon as possible. I guess. They don't seem to ever kind of like whittle away or wither away and die. And that's just on the asteroid right there. This one, I'm just gonna leave. It doesn't appear to be pertinent right now, so why worry about it, you know? I'll send them out to assist over on this side. Send the fleet. Brucka Brigade, repair all, and then be on your way, amigo. Propulsion Lab has completed its task. Let me see the location. Transwarp drive improvements. Give me... really just work on whatever you can. You're not really doing much right now anyways. And they're not going to be... oh, shit, that's not good. Can I cancel that task? I need to cancel that task, like, right now. And then where are you going? You're going to... Ghost Head. I can't have that. Where are you going? Not Matinea, right? Nobody's going to Matinea? Okay, so this is going to be like a little bit of one thing, a little bit of another. Protected to save them from oblivion. Trying to keep a faction from getting wiped out right now. Don't feel like I really have too much choice in the matter. I'll go ahead and slow you down a bit so we're not taking quite so many hits. We'll also stun you up to utilize that crew panic. I will knock out... ooh, perfect. Great. Glad to see it. And that was a critical hit on some people, so that'll be nice to exploit. Exploit on you, 246. He's still not down. He's going to catch a little tiny heal. Looks like apparently our dodge is not going to work at all on any of these, which is a bit of a disappointment. It's okay, though. We've got time. It's going to be kind of a worried season for the Brucka Brigade right now. Interestingly enough, we're going to be moving quite a bit, trying to hustle around. I'm trying to get a second fleet up and running, but it's just not... I don't have time. No more exploits for you, please. Let's continue our Brucka on these guys. I probably should have exploited the sensors. Wow, they have not missed a single shot. There we go, finally. I got to get some mileage out of our sensors. Oh, that didn't work. Give me a ram, please. Perfect. Fantastic. I will get a backstab maneuver right there to give us a little bit of time to try and heal up the damage that we've taken so far. He's going to resist, though, so best I can do is just to stack as many heals as possible over the next couple turns. Crew is now panicked. Fine by me. Healed up a little bit on that side, so I'm glad to see it. We're going to go ahead and launch out another stun. Nothing happened, though. Nothing happened at all. That's a disappointment. Best I could do, I suppose. First fleet encounter crumbles away. The pirate fleet seems to be holding their own against the remaining Crow, but they could definitely use more help. Okay, fight on. I'd like to see a backstab maneuver on somebody, although it gets frequently resisted, which is kind of upsetting. There we go. And it was a critical hit. That dude's going to be leveled. Not going to have a whole lot going for himself if we keep this up. A little hull breach thrown out right there. Give me some scan jamming. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Jan scamming. Ooh. That heal is brutal. Give me another stun. Keep him off the roster. Give me a speed down, a little bit more damage taken. We're probably going to have to help him out shortly. So I'm going to do that. Rather do these things sooner than later. fire out something right there, and down they go. We will fire that out on that side. Nothing's going to happen from it, though, which is disappointing. Hopefully there's no third battle here. If there's a third battle here, that's trouble for us. Something that I'd rather not deal with. Still resisting. Man. Just fighting us off right there. Beating us off with both hands because they're multi-talented and tentacled like that. He's become enraged. That's probably not a good thing. I am going to run... Give me Doom Cannon on him. Down he goes. Give me a little bit of a siphon right there. We'll save the extra heal for him. I will go in for a hull breach. Get him ticking downward slightly as far as the HP is concerned. I'd like to see the ability. Actually, we got ship disabled right there, so we'll do death from above. I always forget that he's got 2 stuns for some reason, and he resisted all of the negative effects of that action. Good. If I get another hull breach, that'd be fantastic. He's back up and running, so let's knock out the engines. Give us some damage right there, and that should be GG. Your fleet finishes off the second wave. The pirate fleet now has an edge against the Krull assault. Last time we stayed for a third battle, we had issues. So I'm going to walk away for now because we're being bombarded on our front, which needs to be dealt with. The pirate base siege, they're still being hit, huh? I'm going to go ahead and acknowledge that. And now that those two are done, I need them to run out, and we will send a fleet to gather us some more fuel. No, we won't. Peril and send a fleet. We're going to have to wait this out, I think. Unfortunately, we've become a little bit overwhelmed. I shouldn't have given him the 50 fuel. We'd be fine if it wasn't for the 50 fuel. I'm going to try and whittle through this fight as rapidly as I can because we've got bigger, better things to worry about for right now. Engines are down on that side. He's going to throw out brood pods. Those heals are super obnoxious. Finish him off with the flak guns. Okay, he's down. Start off on him, but he's going to resist us. Oof. Heal yourself. Go ahead and give me a hull breach on this side. Now that I've seen a hull breach, go ahead and give me a slow. Now that I've seen that, go ahead and give me further... Ooh, nothing. Okay, apparently our jamming did not function right there. They are unfortunately, they're staying right up his ass, which is not good. Ship is disabled. He's going to take some damage from the hull breach. Go ahead and give me a flak fire. That's not going to accomplish anything, but give me one of those too. Now that he's down, Chaos Burst is out. We'll siphon, and then we will also heal everybody that we can right now because we're going to have to bounce from here out to a second deployment. Give me a death from above, please. You got to be polite. If you're not going to be polite with your captains, who are you going to be polite with, you know? I'm going to slow him as well so that he recovers from the stun slower. You. Bit of a nasty low ball heal right there that I'm disappointed with. Can't be helped, though. Keep the fire out. Cauterize hull again. We will finish him off like so. All in all, not a bad engagement. They're going to go back home. Please don't let them sit there for too long. I will send them on out to wipe that out, which will give us, yes, repair all. That'll give us a chance To slog away at these cats for a little bit. Fortunately, we got a hull breach on that side, and they're throwing out those heals. I may start with these guys from now on, just to get them up and out of my hair. Oh, there's two of them, so they're going to sit there and heal each other ad nauseum anyways. But their sensors are offline, so that's a plus. Give them a harassment now rather than later. Because we may be able to finish somebody off on this side, and then we'll focus on healing in just a moment. Perfecto. I should use an AoE when they're at low health like that and disabled. He has resisted. Let's go ahead and harass. Perfect. Give yourself a heal. Give yourself a heal. Because there is so much business to get done right now. Oh, really? We got no fuel from that, huh? That's unfortunate. Brucker Brigade's sitting at 7 right now if they can get out of here. There are unfortunately a lot of threats to be handled. Come on, give me another fuel. We have 7 fuel. How come that's not working? There we go. Redirect him. 21 fuel to fleet. This is going to be a matter of properly managing our expectations and trying to make sure that we do this as efficiently as possible. And you know that's not my strength, so I apologize when this inevitably goes wrong. I'm going to try and get him to play his hand early. Go ahead and ram. You've got the means by which to fix your ship. And he's down. Taken care of. Second one on the roster. Let's go ahead and start working on him. Slow him on down. There is some damage flying out right now, which has me a little bit worried. Because we've got a lot more work to do before we can excuse ourselves of this situation. However, give me a backstab shot right there. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Excellent. Give me some jamming. The only thing better than a small hit is no hit at all. Give me a stun on him as well. Finish him. Now, if that's done, we'll get some hull breaches running over on this side. Give me... He resisted. You can tell when he resists because it doesn't rearrange that. It rearranges before the shot lands. So you can actually see when they're trying to get those things done. So he's got a bunch of breaches, engines down. He's got plus 75 resist. That's 75 disable, so probably not going to help out that much. Yeah, let's get him with the flat guns, I guess. There we go. Now we got a bit more time to play around with. Oh, he blew up all by his lonesome. Gather the materials while we're here. We're going to try and save as much of the system as we can. How long does he have? Pirate base has 15 days. We have quite a bit of time on everything else. Good lord. They're everywhere right now. Give me level 3 ramming speed. It does enough damage to where I'd like to rely on that a bit more heavily. for our science officers, there aren't a whole lot of options right now. Their ships cannot take... We flat out don't have the fuel either. Alright, well, one thing at a time. We are going to need some further fuel, though, for this to really, really function at a level that I want it to. Give me a backstab maneuver, please. Perfect. He's nice and disabled, which is how I like to see him. Sensors are offline. He's now out of his stun. That's weird. He must have a higher speed or something because he only got one turn. No, yeah, he backstabbed and then that was it. Strangely enough. I do need him slowed down pretty badly. Just continue generically firing at him, I guess. He's going to play brood pods, which is fine by me. Wow, I cannot disable his engines. I'm trying real hard, but he ain't letting it happen. I was going to say, his resist must be pretty damn high. Go ahead and cauterize his hull. You'll cauterize yours on the next turn. And this should be it for him. 946. Good God. What a hit. What a hit. So Zulf Maddox has gotten Maverick, which means that he's got space combat damage up 10%. I need them to arrive and gather that fuel. Reserves aren't looking great. I'm going to have you return to there. Although there's really no point. Go home for free and then bounce out to there. I'm not going to waste 10 fuel trying to grab that. And this will be our last fight of the day. We are really having to pick at enemies here. They don't have multiple healers, so I should be able to disable them without too many problems. Without locking myself down too hard. He's got crew panic. Go ahead and give me an AoE on that side, because why not? Sensors are only offline for my enemy shooter. It's a bummer. I was hoping we'd do better here, but eh. God, it still does so much damage. And he has the means to fix himself after he does that. That's the really crazy part. He is now enraged. We are going to exploit. That's a lot of damage out. Help him out, please. I would like for you to no longer be a thorn in my side now that you've enraged out. I don't like you very much anymore. Give me a slow on him. Give me a heal. Give me a cauterize. I'd hate to have to go back to base after this. But it's looking like we might have to. I should have stunned him. Shit, I did something dumb. That was my fault. Should have stunned him. Well, there's a stun. It's the best I've got for right now, so... Hull breach is fine. And then we'll call that another kill. Man, how many things can we kill in one episode, right? This has been non-stop combat from the top to the bottom. We need to wipe out some of these reinforcement points for sure. I don't like them one bit. No, sir. Bonus damage versus Krull, 10%. Good. Let me get my dark matter. And we will make some hard decisions in the next episode as to what we want to do here. My name is Splattercat. I will see you in the next episode of Halcyon 6, where things are actively heating up. We're spending all of our time in combat right now. I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.